inspiration to all the world.
Hello everyone and fellow dreamers, welcome to my channel Lauren's Floating Lights. In today's video it is my day off on the Disney UK Cultural Representative Programme and I'm heading to Disney's Wilderness Lodge Resort to do some stuff on my laptop and to give you a tour around. It's crazy to me that I have been here nearly 7 months now in the Sunshine State and it's still going well. I'm loving it here. I love making magic at Disney. I love living at Disney housing, and yeah, I just hope that you've been enjoying following along on my journey so far. If you're new here, welcome, and there's lots of magical content to come for a long time. The weather here recently has been insane. According to the weather app on my iPhone, it feels like 39 degrees today, and it's the end of June today. Here I am at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. I have my sun hat on because it is so hot, but let's go inside. It is so beautiful here. I actually stayed here on my very last night ever on my Disney CRP of 2019, and I stayed here with my friends, and I remember I left on the Disney Magical Express and they cried their eyes out, so that is my last memory of being here. The theming in here is amazing. Wilderness Lodge is actually based on a lodge in the Yellowstone National Park, and you can tell by all of its intricate details. Apparently there are 728 rooms in this lakeside deluxe resort, and I'm going to show you where the pool starts. The water that you can actually hear flowing and see flowing right now is a geyser, and the water travels all the way down to the main resort pool, which is one of the best features of the resort. There are some really cute rocking chairs over there and a grand fireplace, and I'm going to show you the merchandise store next. This is Wilderness Lodge Mercantile, established in 1994 according to the sign. And look at this, how adorable. You can find some Wilderness Lodge exclusive merch, including a robe and some t-shirts too. One of the main restaurants at Wilderness Lodge is going to be Whispering Canyon Cafe, and that is a very family orientated restaurant. You can go on your own though too, and it's a great time. The servers will take great care of you, and they like to pull a few pranks and make sure that you have a laugh while at Whispering Canyon. That is going to be Whispering Canyon right there, and to my right we have some lovely rocking chairs in front of a blazing fireplace, which is a little bit too hot to experience on a day like this. Next up on our tour of Wilderness Lodge is Artist Point. This is a unique character dining experience with Snow White and friends as you enter the Enchanted Forest. I did dine at Artist Point a couple of years ago for the character dining, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great laugh. It's a rustic setting, it's very lovely in there. However, I probably wouldn't pay to do it again once I've done it, but I would recommend if you haven't done it before. We are now heading down to Roaring Fork, which is the quick service. So this is Roaring Fork, which is actually one of my favourite quick services on Disney property. I haven't been here yet since being gluten-free though. This is where the geyser streams down from, so it's going to go all the way down here and it's going to stop at the resort guest pool. The last time I stayed at Wilderness Lodge, I was actually in one of the rooms up here. I can't remember specifically which one, but we had an amazing view of this little garden area just outside of the lobby. I love this little walkway. You're basically walking through a cave and it's just amazing. You don't feel like you're at Disney here, which is one of my favorite things about this resort. Same as Coronado Springs too. It just feels like you're outside of the bubble and you're in a different place completely. There is the Copper Creek Fall, and through here is where that stream ends and flows into the resort pool. It's one of the best things about this resort in my opinion. I definitely think it would be something that guests miss if they don't pay attention to it, because Disney are known for doing those little details that are not so obvious, but when you pay attention you will see so much magic there. As you can see, there's a slide right there, lots of families playing. I didn't know you can rent bikes here, which is so cool, and I definitely want to do that now. That's now on my bucket list for the CRP. But down here you can also get the boat all the way to Magic Kingdom, and you can actually get the boat, I'm pretty sure, during the fireworks too, so you can have that amazing view of Happily Ever After. Honestly, I wasn't even aware that this was down here. You have to see a host or a hostess to get a seat here, but it's so nice. There's a full bar and you can get food as well. Wow. This is one of the best spots on property, I'm convinced. Oh my goodness. You could just sit here and read and get a drink. Wow, I'm gonna have to come back another day as well. You know how I said Disney is all about the details? There's a geyser going off in the background, but also look at these animal tracks. It's amazing. Here is a Wilderness Lodge resort map, and I am currently right here. However, I would love to see these expensive cabins. Now we're gonna go see the Cascade cabins, which are some of the most expensive places you could stay on Walt Disney World property. You can actually do a DVC tour of a open house of the model villa. However, I'm just here to have a little walk around and to not disturb anyone. This feels very deluxe and very secluded from everyone else. In each villa is going to be a hot tub, which is built into the ground of your little patio area, which is covered by a huge net. I believe there are mirrors which have TVs in them. There are grills out here so you can grill. I definitely recommend checking out some vloggers that have been inside these villas because you have to see what it's like. They're insane. I think one of the things about coming for a 2-week holiday to Disney is there's so much to do and so little time. You spend a lot of time in the parks and there's not much leeway to go and explore different resorts, but if you ever get a spare moment, highly recommend doing a resort hopping day. If you stay here at Wilderness Lodge, down there is where you're going to get the resort buses to the parks. Down here is Boulder Ridge Villas at Wilderness Lodge, and I've actually stayed in here, which was one of my first staycays on my first CRP. Living the dream out here in Orlando. So peaceful. It's a bit of Wilderness Lodge ASMR for you. I have now found myself in the DVC Lounge. Look at this lovely picture of Walt and his steam train. This is so chilled. I've just come in here and you can sit outside too. You don't need a magic band to scan in. Scenic line of different areas of the US. That's awesome, I love that. I think I found my spot where I'm gonna sit and go on my laptop for a little while. It is now 4:30 p.m. and I've just spent the last couple of hours sat in that little couch right there, enjoying myself, getting all cozy and just enjoying the vibes of Wilderness Lodge. For now, we wave goodbye to Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Who knows, I might end up staying here sometime soon. I hope so. It's such an amazing resort. And on that note, I want to say thank you so much for watching today. Please do follow along on my social media platforms at Lauren's Floating Lights. For now, have a magical day and I'll see you real soon. Bye.